Okay, here's what is what my body looks like from all the training or 30 years experience, all naturally. I've never taken a drop of any kind of drugs or anything that's got to do with building. Okay, if you look at the forearms, I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up. I even got muscle on my fingers there. Okay, as you can see there on my fingers, I'm not sure if the camera can see it. Special weights that I do there. Okay, the back. Okay. Okay, this is the way a bodybuilder usually do it in this way, or that I like coming out this way. Yeah. The different types of body according to Arnold's encyclopedia that I have studied. Okay, there are different types of body. Well, I don't really do heavy weights. I do light weights, speed, and for martial arts. But because I've got the type of physique that naturally grows as bodybuilding is concerned, I get very muscular. I am not sure how big I am, but I have to really look at the film to see. But I'm not small, and I'm not big either. I've been told and I'm not sure if that's accurate because it's very hard to see that in the mirror. I will know when I see the camera. I'll shoot this, but I've been told that I'm between medium to big, very close to big muscular. Whether that's true or not, I have to check the camera. But I haven't done heavy weights in my life. I've done a little bit of heavy weights here and there, but most of my training is when it's done with weights, it's done mainly for cutting and for physical fitness, endurance, this sort of thing. Well, physical fitness, and it's done mainly for martial arts. Okay, the calves, I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay, I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up. On the calves, when I was doing a bit of bodybuilding with a friend of mine for a little while, I did a bit of heavyweights, just a little bit. I can lift something like 4 plates this way and 4 plates on that way. And the whole weight section on the bottom, the one that can come up this way, naturally, because I've got strong calves from my martial arts. I've only done it 2 or 3 times in my life. I usually use light weights for that body weight. I want to calf weight exercises, which is probably medium weight. For that, is the calf. When I do exercises, I usually stand against the door edge, the floor, and do calf exercise. Sometimes I put a bit of weights on my legs. And that's the body. The chest comes up this way. Okay, come up this way. A few poses. I've done many poses, but a few poses I learned from Arnold. Arnold's encyclopedia. Arnold's a very good bodybuilder. I think it was Governor. Last time I heard about it a couple of years ago, I'm sure what he's doing today. I'm a bit behind in what he's doing, but good luck to him. He's happy he's still doing training. It's pretty good. If that guy's got a body like, oh man, would have won a couple of punches from him. But anyway, but he's a pretty good build, you see. What's another pose? I haven't done these poses for ages, and I forgot how they go. Okay, there's one here like this. Hang on a minute. And that one's this way. See? Okay. So that's the body type, a physique. Don't know if it's good or not. I'll check it in the camera in a minute when I finish the filming. The next thing that you've got to learn to do in martial arts is flexibility and warm-ups. Warm-ups, there's no room to do warm-ups here. You can, but the camera's going to go flying everywhere. Okay, if you jog on the spot, for example. So we're going to skip that. But warm-up is mainly to get the blood circulating, so you can be heated up. Excuse me. So you don't get injury. As soon as you get a sweat, that will be enough. Once you get a sweat, another kind of warm-up would be flexibility. Okay. Which flexibility can be very much where elasticity is usually used for elasticity in martial arts for high kicks. Okay. In flexibility, it's not how much you can go down. Okay. If you go far down, it means you're very flexible. But to get a stretch, you can get it as a beginner. You just have to stretch the muscles. Okay. Come up this way. And what sort of posing could be what we did before, posing could be an isometric kind of tension. There's exercises in isometrics for building muscle. That builds you pretty big, but not real big. I've done a lot of isometrics in my life. When I said I've done heavy weights, I'm talking about weights, isometrics. Yeah, I do a bit of, can't think of it now. I do it from time to time, and I've done a fair bit of it. Isometric is basically putting tension. You can do it on the end, so you put tension and build the muscles. So you're putting tension, pressure. So what it does is it minuses the 8 reps. If you were to do 10 reps or 12, the last 2 is what gives you bodybuilding, development in bodybuilding. So what isometric does is a quicker way of building, but it doesn't get you as big, but it does get you pretty big. And instead of doing all those sets, you go straight to the last 2 in the tension part of the muscle development. But you've got to apply it with weights. And you won't get a workout if you don't know how to do it. It'll be easy. You've got to know how to do it. Once you know how to do it, it becomes very good. Anyway, so flexibility, for example, I'll show you some exercises. I'm not going to show you everything today. My training goes on for ages. It might take me a month to complete the whole one circle. That's how much different type of training I do. I can only cover some topic. Okay. In flexibility, I'll show you some exercises. I've got something like 45, 50 minutes of exercises in flexibility. Okay. Okay, coming this way. Okay. Going around this way. You come here, try and get your balance. Same exercise can be performed here. Coming down this way. And bringing the foot out this way. And the other side, what you do one side, in all exercises, you've got to do it on the other one. Then of course you can go higher, okay, and work your way up to the high line. Except I haven't got anything high yet to go any higher, but there's other ways of getting around that, which I'll show you. Now, there's a bed here with the camera, can we catch it? Because the plugging is up there, I can't plug in this one, well, it's call it there, but I'll get an extension. But anyway, I haven't set that up tonight. For example, I'm not sure if this would work, but you can get a frame, for example, but you have to balance it, otherwise the frame's going to go everywhere and go higher. Okay, so you have to balance that. Come out this way. Be careful because you can go flying. This is just a small frame, you can break it too. Come out this one. Okay, you can get something here that's not steady enough. Actually, it is. Is it? Okay, come up here. You have to kind of like control it because it's not too steady. Come out this way. Okay. Come up out this way. Just anything. Furniture. You can use the furniture for flexibility. You can use the floor. I'm not sure if the camera can catch the floor. Wait, this camera keeps on switching off. Okay. So as then you got higher because sometimes at the bed there, the frame of the bed, but the camera won't catch it. But another thing you can do is you come up this way. You come around this way. And then you come up this way. And you just come up this way. And there are ropes. If you buy them in a martial arts school, not school, I wouldn't want to put me at a school, but at martial arts supplies, or fitness places, maybe you'll find it. Okay. You can get some ropes and hang yourself up here. I've got some at the back there, homemade ones, but you can get some professional ones if you want, or homemade ones. You just get 2 hooks, like this, put up there, put a rope like this, so you can hold it from one side, the other side, put a piece of rag, put your foot in there, hang yourself up, or you've got to have good balance, you've got to know what you're doing with home equipment, and it's done properly. This equipment, it's not going to free your leg too much, and you can fall easy. Okay, you've got to have balance, maybe put it somewhere where you can hold on. Okay, but the professional ones, yeah guys, right, they're designed to be able to work pretty well. You're going to need to buy them. Okay, there's some exercises. The forward bend, like I showed before, you can do legs apart. And you go side, side. You come up this way, up this way, but you come straight. Straight. Okay? You can balance your leg here, and balance your leg here. Or you can hold on if you can't balance until eventually you let go of the holding and you do it with balance. Another exercise which I've done for ages is a balancing exercise in the form of flexibility. Come up this way, come up here. And of course, as you get better with it, which I can't do it that far, but as you get better, you put it around your leg, your neck, or you can sit down to start off and do it that way. Eventually you can stand up and use balancing routines. Now in martial arts, we need balance of movement. But if you can't do it standing still, how in the world are you going to do moving around? It means to move around in a balanced position. One strategy of combat is to be good with your feet. Doesn't mean you use your feet. If you can do the big fancy movie making techniques, that's what they're there for. Your training is different to actual combat. The way you train is different to actual combat. In training, if you do all these fancy movie making, I'm talking about real serious movie making, nothing to do with real fighting. Kicks flying in the air, high kicks, as in flying kicks, you can spin around in the air. Then the stationary kicks, that when you don't jump up, will become more simple, won't they? You master the spinning kicks, just by spinning without jumping. They'll become much simpler. You master that, then obviously the forward kicks will become more simpler. You master that, in the high line, the middle will become simpler. The low line will become more simpler than ever, that you don't really have to use all those kicks in the low line, maybe the stomach. And with a very good balance, and very good at your feet, you don't have to use your feet at all. Once you've got the balance, your 2 feet will be movable. You can use your hands in boxing, but you've got the kicks, you've got the balance, you've got the movement of footwork with your feet in such a way that you come up, bang, and you use your punches effective. It's better to balance with 2 feet than with 1 foot. But if you can balance with 1 foot and fight like that to a certain degree with 1 foot, 50-50 or 90-10 or even weight, whichever way, more or less, then the hands and the finger jab, which is straight to the eyes, in the long reach will become more simpler. Because you're more balanced with 2 feet. Moving around, you're coming up this way. You do your boxing, your karate, or your kung fu, and hand techniques with your feet. But you can use your feet if you're good, there's nothing wrong with that. But you've got to be very good. The feet have to be trained 100 and 1,000 times more than the hands. But if you're training that far as I have, not only would you be able to use your feet effective, but you have to train it that much. But the hands will become more simpler in such a way that you probably never use your feet, other than maybe in the one line. But your hands will become very effective. We'll talk about strategies soon. More flexibility thing. There's the cat stretch. I'm not sure if the camera can get that anyway. I don't think you can get to the floor. Okay, so we can rotate here like this. Okay, and come up this way. The idea is to rotate all the joints have to be stretched as well. Okay, so we rotate the joints. One do a few here. Okay, and we'll do it fast, but you can do it, take your time if you want. And we come up this way, full circles. Okay, then we stretch back. We'll stretch here and here. Okay, then we stretch the shoulders and come up. Okay, we'll stretch the chest. Okay. Alright, then we think then we come here. See what's also be careful from lights. Okay, in the room, if you're doing it in the room. There's a light just above me here, just over there. Okay. Come here. And you can do as many as 10 of these. We'll just speed that up to show you. Okay, you come here, stretch on the shoulders. This stretches the shoulders. Okay. So we'll stretch the lats, the lat area. I showed the chest before, so put the leg right down and stretch every muscle in the body really, but it usually stretches the lats. Okay. And then we'll come on an angle here again slightly. Stretch this way. And this way. Okay. Now I'm not sure if the camera can catch splits with it's on the bench, but I'll try doing splits in a minute to show you. That's very important to learn that. Hopefully he catches it. If he doesn't, you've got to skip it. Learn from somewhere else the splits. Okay. Another thing is you come this way. Now I've got so many stretching exercises that it's not funny. So you're stretching every muscle in the body and you stretch your back of your arms. So just about stretch every muscle in the body. And one important thing for martial arts is cat stretch, which we won't do this. Actually, let me see at the back here, might catch it. Can't see the camera from here, but anyway. Come in here, you come this way. Come here. We come here. And then you can go slower. I'm just speeding it up so it can save some room on the tape. So we come up this way. And come here. And put it. We come up here. And we raise our toes up, try to balance. And stretch right up and right out. Stretch here. Then we give this another stretch here. Here. And here. From there, we go into our splits. So we combine all these. You go fast or slow. Okay. Here. And come here. And we come here. And we come here. And turn. Then go into horse stance. And there. and we'll check how we're doing for time. Give me a second here. Okay. So now okay. So we continue these. We continue these. Soon.